What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Dre Montana, and welcome to another playthrough of Noire. And today we're about to be doing our second arson case with your boy called Phelps and his fellow partner. Forgot his name though. I think it's Biggs. Herschel Biggs. There we go. Herschel Biggs. That's his partner, right? Herschel Biggs, right? Yep. I think I'm right. I think I'm right. So without further ado, let's get to the case. A walk in Elysian Fields. Origami? That's how you say it? Origami?
House fire, a bad one. At least 4 Vicks.
Oh.
Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
Alrighty, Captain. You got it.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy who was pretending to be dead?
I'm telling you.
Oh, pretending to be dead. I thought he said something else. But yes, I am. I thought he said something else.
Can you drive to this one?
Alright, on to the next case.
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, dude?
Okay, fuck it. Forget I.
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
Well, the new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Oh God. What's about to go down within this fire? Oh.
Do you have a name?
Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved.
Ooh.
I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation.
Oh
Look at the
no.
parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
That's
Still
just
doesn't
sick.
make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
Nah, that's just sick.
What are you doing?
The prayer effect is from the fire. The muscles and tendons contract.
And what were they praying on? It's not that good. You gotta burn the fire
Think
like
about
that.
how many people have died in this world and how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs.
No, I have not. Show some respect.
The mother, the father, the daughter, and the son all got burned afterwards.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. He probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
Could be right. Can you come up with an alternative
I'm
explanation?
sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Oh.
Evidence!
Oh, I shouldn't be laughing, but oh
Albert,
my God.
Check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Biggs.
Yeah, what's wrong with Biggs, man? What's going on, buddy? Let's talk it. Knock it out.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You get
Tell it, Biggs. Tell it, Biggs. Tell it. I like that. I like that attitude right there.
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
I haven't done this for years.
Well, you better get started there, buddy.
You don't look like a fireman, son.
I'm not. But I would love to talk to you, see if you know anything.
LAPD, can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
All right, Dudley Foreman.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
But you know something. You heard it. But you know something, buddy. Don't lie to me.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. Their billboards, that Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
The way he said, I don't know, tells me that I shouldn't trust him, which I don't.
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
I see. When he said that, I don't know. He really don't know. He's telling the truth.
You didn't enter yourself?
I'd already agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
All right. Let's use our intuition, because let's see. A newspaper. Let's see this story.
How did you get my number, Ira? At first, I didn't understand.
That's his name, Ira?
But now I do. I'd like you to come back to the clinic. I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven.
Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose. Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
I can see my purpose now, Doctor. And you helped me to find it.
Oh, you look scared now, buddy. You look scared now. Don't be scared now. Insta heat. Version
Looks
of
like the
Harley.
same model.
Wait, what happened to my intuition? It stopped? I'm gonna go talk to Biggs real quick.
Any ideas?
Not right now.
And what are we missing? I was pressing. Oh, my goodness. How did I miss that?
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive.
Calderon? That's what it says, right?
Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
Boondockers, what the hell are those?
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
I'm gonna use my intuition on this one. Bad cop. All right, let's play bad cop.
You sure, Mr. Foreman? There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, a beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
Couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami.
Origami. That's how you say it. Okay, so I said it right the first time. Origami.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
1,000? That's too many.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it.
Leland
Looks like a
Monroe.
waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields developments.
Oh, I see you already have one.
Same thing. On a trip to Catalina Island.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have a little talk with Leland Monroe. Let's get on the phone and find out where this address is so you could go talk. So you go talk to
A man like you
Leland
always is about-
Monroe.
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe? He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Bye bye. See, I don't
Kelty
know. I
has
don't
warned
like
us
this.
off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end.
Still gonna visit her though.
We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place.
Hold up.
Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
Okay then. I don't know, man. This sounds a little bit off. What's going on here? It sounds a little off. I don't like that.
Shame about Chap. The arson desk has been trying to nail that son of a bitch for years.
He's still in custody, Herschel.
Wanna bet? They'll have kicked him loose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches. You know, there are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
Uh-oh, there's an angry mob here.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for
Smart
a
mouth
threat.
son of a bitch.
Ooh.
Come on, then.
That's done it, Cole. We're gonna have to pacify this.
All right, see? I don't got time to be wasting. I don't got time to be playing around here. Oh man. Oh, damn, Cole. You can't do that old man dirty like that now. Put that boy in a headlock.
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
Wait, hold up. I hear something.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick.
Oh, so it's bull
Doesn't appear
jive.
to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
Very cheap.
If we're paying a visit to Elysian and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
All right, then let's do it then.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
That's bad. Elysian Fields.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
May I help you, Jen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Casino?
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office. You like a cigar? Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs!
Oh, he just wanted something to drink and stuff like that. Can't be mad at him for that. I mean, shoot. He offered. Why
We're
not?
investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
All right. Let's see here.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
We found a family burnt out in their home.
He's not going to tell the
Another
truth.
house
I could just tell
burned
he's not going to
down
tell the
on
truth.
an Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecued, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
Obviously not.
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Boy, lying his ass off.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
I got the proof. I got that ingredient though, because let's see, we have the flyers.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? Do you want to accuse them of murder as well?
You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
Ah, that's the American corruption way.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense.
Or goddamn foolery.
What's Elysian Fields' involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulation.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
You're lying, Monroe. There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
Yes, we got proof. Cement quality was very poor, sir. Very, very, very poor.
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
See?
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think that they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them? The arsonists. Do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for way bills. Do you suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD. My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
He trying to
help officers.
trying to blackmail the guy.
Story. Any of these names ring a bell?
Yep, Chapman.
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Interesting.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Your boss is a fine man.
One nice thing about egotists, they don't talk about other people.
Operator, give me R&I.
Oh, I love to stretch. I'm getting old, y'all. Gotta stretch these old bodies.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Lord have mercy.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
It's not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks, ma'am.
I love the chase till the minute I win it. A beautiful face delivers love for me in it. Give me your heart.
Roy.
And baby, I'll bill it. 'Cause I always kill the things I love.
Buy me a drink, Cole? No. Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that.
You knew you got set up.
You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to it. She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you. Stay away from Elysian Fields. I should have known that you were playing errand boy. You and your doofus partner. You have been warned. Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that company.
I have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
You still going to our apartment? I mean, your wife did throw you out, so
you get the
you
message
need a place to stay.
Monroe.
Yeah. Earl delivered it. You?
McKelty. He started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
KGPL calling car 11K.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
I sure as hell ain't driving. No siree. Not today. Unless I have to.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. There's some kind of
Let's
problem.
take a look at the car.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
We got the mosquito coils.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
Uh-oh. You got a gun.
We should revise the APB. He's clearly armed.
45 caliber. Oh yeah. 45 caliber. I think that's like, I ain't say that's powerful, a powerful bullet, but hey, to do some damage.
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Now where he at?
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops. Again.
Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole.
Fast we are.
I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL. 11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Ooh, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Oh, this man driving reckless on the trolley now.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
I'll try not to. So what are we gonna do? Are you gonna shoot the tires out or something?
See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down.
Alrighty then. Well, I can't shoot it down, but you can, so do your thing, my boy. Do your thing.
Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches the tram, we'll be there to grab him. I need to be closer, Phelps. Look, Cole, the side plate's gone. Give me the... End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole. Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
The fires benefit Elysian in some way. I don't see Chapman and Monroe working together.
I don't either. I really don't either.
Point. The evidence is good for Chapman. It's hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
Oh, okay, so it does them damage anyway, I guess.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? We'll be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
Was he a crook? I don't know. It's crazy. He's still living with her, bro.
What is it?
She must got some good panani then, I guess.
Policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Oh, it's very personal. Very, very personal, I see. Well, that's the end of that case right there. I want to thank you all for watching this video. And if you have not seen the previous LA Noire gameplays, make sure you do. And if you didn't or did not, if you did or did not, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share amongst your friends and family. All right, y'all. Until then, I will see y'all for another one, and carry on and enjoy yourselves.